George, slow down, slow down. Good morning. This morning I've got to run to the electrical supply store and pick up some parts for the electrician. I think he's coming today or tomorrow or both days, I don't know. Main goal is to get the leg wired up so they can test it. It is ready to have a test trial run and then get the dump, everything set up on it. I think they're going to hang the downspout to our wet bin. And at that point, once that leg and dump is wired up, we could at least dump corn here. There'll still be a lot of other things left to do, but that is kind of the main goal at this point, just to get us set up to where we can dump corn. So I've got to run to electrical supply store. Now Dad, he did get a tire last night. He's putting tire on the rim right now. And when I get back, we'll get in there and put that on the header wagon. We're gonna go fix that header wagon. Apparently it fell off the jack last night, so we gotta take the backhoe down there and pick it up. Oh! Let's talk about tractor safety for a minute. I was turning left into the farm lane. I'm pulling the header wagon, so I'm going slow. I happened to glance up in my mirror and realize that the person behind me was ignoring my turn signal and attempting to pass me mid-turn. I slammed on my brakes and stood there and sat there for a second. And we looked at each other. Just saying, people, be aware of, you know, tractors turn left. I don't know. I always try to take up the middle of the road whenever I'm turning left, so that doesn't happen. With the header wagon, I had to swing it out wide. Keeps it interesting, I guess. There's the van man.
Yep, it's still morning.
We ain't ate lunch yet, so I guess. Did you survive your big camping trip?
Yeah.
Hey, how'd it feel to drive a real truck?
Well, ain't no music in it because I can't turn the radio. I don't know what's going on there.
All right. I think we're ready to move. It got hot again. It is very humid. It's supposed to be 90 today, and I think it's only like 75 right now. But man, it's humid. There's the target.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to speak clearer so the Google can keep up with me. I guess they can't keep up with my talking on their closed caption. And I'm not going to say the two-letter word okay as much. So we'll see what happens today. I'm headed up to the upper farm to do beans. I think this is a bunch of bull, me talking like that, so whatever the hell. Going up the road, Brian is ahead of me.
Dad, he just completely snuck right up on me. Sitting there talking to him on the radio. You left the farm yet? Just getting ready to. I look up and he's in the rearview mirror, right behind me. I've heard those combines are sneaky. All right, we gotta go back, get the grain cart. Larry should be meeting us there here soon, get the trucks. And one of us is going after some lunch, I know that. That's not what we want. It's not good on the belt. Kind of ironic, we're stuck at the railroad tracks, waiting on grain cars to go by. All right, we're just about to get started. Gotta take everybody's vehicles up there because we're probably gonna leave the stuff at that farm tonight. It'll be pretty late when we get done up there. George didn't trust me in his van, so I'm taking the cart up there for him. He likes his van. Before we take this thing up the road, one thing they told us to do while we're breaking these tracks in is put some talc on them. So I'll put some talc on them. At least I think that's what they said. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. I've seen them guys do it once. We got here, Dad discovered he had a broken guard, so he's gonna fix that real quick. I'm gonna head and start opening up the field. There's supposed to be beans there, a little bit of deer damage. We'll have to do some pesticide application here in about a month or two. I'm talking about with a 4570.
Just getting started here. Gonna get the cart later than we wanted to, but beans are 12.6. This is up ground here, gravelly ground, and it's pretty good beans though. Nice field, nice and clean. There's Brian over there running.
When we're opening up a field, what we usually do is we each go opposite directions. That way we can use our GPS on the way back. So when he turns around, he'll go back the way he came, I'll go back the way I came. We'll both have guidance lines that way. It figures that the time I decided to tell you guys that, we do the exact opposite. We're each going to make a loop, I guess. His world, I'm just living in it. He is the boss. Getting a quick yield monitor calibration. To do that, we have to stop, sitting still. Dump, sitting still. Just really want to make sure those are right so that we have accurate maps. Alright, got that calibrated. Turns out I was a little low, so that's a pleasant surprise.
Uh-oh, I see somebody coming. That looks like the Oxbow guy. Uh-oh, yep, it's the Oxbow guy.
Like Dad picked up a passenger. I'm pretty sure the Oxbow guy's in there. I swear them salesmen corner you when you're in a combine because you can't get away. Looking for the white pickup that says Oxbow on the side. Yep, there it is. Alright, first field's done. We gotta take the heads off to move down into the bottoms, but there's a pretty big field down there. We're gonna head down there next. I guess the field's not done. I did my half the field. Dad's still going. I'm just gonna go ahead and move while he finishes up. I'll be done in 5 minutes. Be my luck, he'll break down and have to come back up here. Always optimistic. George is over there begging for food, it looks like. This road don't look that narrow till you get in the combine. The combine's 17 feet wide. Yeah, at this farm, my uncle flipped a combine once. Don't want to do that. I had to pull out into the bean field to get hooked up, so one thing we got to do first is shelf place for George to turn the header wagons around so that way Dad can hook up without running over beans. Here's where the river got out. Nothing through there after that. Imagine that.
Okay, we just get moved to this other field down in the bottoms. I think we're right at 100 acres in this field. I'm gonna get off down tonight, get trucks. Make me close 6 o'clock, so this all goes to town. We'll see what happens.
Gotta help George. He'll get the hang of this scale system sometime. Probably at the end of the year. Oh man, you're getting my tractor dirty.
I did not do that.
I know, I think some other guy did. Spilled a bunch of beans.
The bean man.
You been giving the people what they want?
I've been too busy since I noticed it even being there. Hello everybody. It's George. Believe it or not, I got a camera again today. Ain't gonna be too much going on it. I'm kind of a lazy critter. I don't do too much.
Got him straightened out as best we could. I mean, it is George. Time to pee. We gotta maximize these trips out of the cab.
George, over there on your right, there's a phone charger. Are you using it?
No.
I don't need the cord. I need the actual charger thing that plugs in the tractor. Mine quit working and my iPad's going to die.
If your iPad dies, does that mean you have to quit for today?
No.
I want you to look at this mess that they made in my tractor. Look at this. I had this baby spotless too. I tell you, it's hard to find good help.
Hey George, slow down, slow down. I think we spilled some more beans. This is becoming more regular. I don't like that. No dinner for George. And we were still in the same variety of beans. You get them in, apparently get them in good ground, they produce pretty well. This field's, outside that opening round, the whole thing's been in 70s to 80s. I'd say the field's going to average 70 something. Right through here is 82, 83 bushel. That's pretty good beans, especially for us. These are the same Seekins Saltons 83 58X.
What I found BJ's.
Hey, I'm getting hungry.
Good candy. I got some good candy here if anybody wants any. I found BJ's candy if anybody wants any.
I don't want to spoil my supper. Okay.
Yeah, I've been starving to death all day and that candy's sitting there. I can't believe it overlooked down.
Part of that last video is he keeps leaving it and you're going to own it all.
I'll help him get rid of it, put it that way.
That's not good. They just beaned my cab. It happens. Once again, it's starting to happen a lot more frequently, spilling more beans. These beans have to go to town. This is the share farm of the landlord, and his beans are going to town. So, George went ahead and took a truck to town. They close in an hour, so just trying to make sure we get all the trucks empty so we can finish this field tonight. So we're unloading, sitting still.
Pretty good beans through here. You can see that.
Poor George. He took that truck in there, and about 5 minutes later, my wife calls, "Where am I supposed to bring this food to?" So I guess we're just going to eat all the dinner. I told you he wasn't getting any dinner after he spilled them beans.
I got my combine set on cruise control. Brian doesn't have the cruise control. So I can just sit back and try and take it easy. Poor old Brian, he has to speed up and slow down. Yeah, I'm going to explain, try to explain to some of the people who don't understand or don't know about the how combine works here on this one here. It's got cruise pilot. When I say that, Brian's doesn't. What that is you can set a calibrator for how fast you want to run, and it will sense the crop going through the feeder house, the density of it, and speed up or slow down as the engine pulls down. Or you can also set it for the what is spraying over the sieves and going out the back. You can set all that for what you want. It'll speed up and slow down. So I got set on about 4.3, I think it is. Now, and since I'm running along about 4.1, 4.2, hours up to 4.3. When I get to the end here, I'll show you what I have to do. When I come out and pick the head up, the reel will run real fast, my ground speed, but then it will start slowing down when it gets up to a certain height. It kicks everything, the monitors off, the counters. Hit the button here, autopilot, and it'll slow down or speed up. Hit the head, let it down. Header control takes over. Now to read it. Now it's slowing down, so since it's the crop, it went a little bit too slow entering it, or it would have taken off faster than this. But it will start speeding up. I'm going to run like 1.2. Now it's up 2.5. Now it's just starting to speed up, and it will speed up automatically. If they were green beans and it was real tough pulling the engine down, why it would slow the ground speed down. But the way it is right there, this number here is percent of power I'm needing. So I'm going to run like 20, 30%, 40% maybe. These beans are showing easy. They're dry, too dry, 11. So that's what the cruise pilot is on the combine.
Yep, there's the mail wagon right there. Well, that was about perfect timing. We're out of trucks, so I was eating some dinner. I guess we beamed her pretty good. Larry just pulled in, so I'm gonna walk over here and fill him up. That way he can head right back into town. We can get that truck back before they close. Oh, now here are the kiddos. Dax, why are you wearing a sweatshirt, son? What do you think here, bub? Aren't you hot?
Hi, eat.
Come eat. Let's go.
Eat, goodness gracious.
Yep.
Say hi, Dad.
What all we got here? Muffin. Ooh, chicken and noodles.
Yeah.
Did you help make this?
No?
Oh. Who George is.
Why not?
Apparently the equalizer track is a good jungle gym as well as a good dinner table.
I want to work with you.
You want to go to work? Don't worry, I'll put you to work eventually.
All right, so it looks like I get a camera for day 2. Maybe I'll dump some beans on camera this time.
Cutter bar's plugged. Perfect. At least it's not dusty or anything. Someone asked in that live stream what kind of dirt we have. Is that gravel? That's the kind of dirt we have. Oh, found it. That'll put a kink into things. Yep. And now we got a broke section. Hey, looky there though. Took a chunk out of her. It looks like a mower blade. Please don't forget that. That probably is a mower blade. The river got out into this, so it's hard to tell. Glad that didn't make it into the combine, but that's what plugged her up. Thought it was weird that it plugged like that. I mean, normally if that happens, there's something else going on, or your sickle is just completely shot. And this one, it's got some dull sections, but it ain't completely shot. Hopefully that section will keep going because I don't have any on me. They're all in my truck at the other farm. It's got a chunk out of it, but I think it'll go for a little bit. On a side note, I got like a tenth of a cent in scrap iron. Yay! Potty break. That was it. We were off a little bit, and now I've got to go all the way up there for 3 feet of beans. Rather do that and let the deer have them.
Hey, just for a quick update, YouTube, dumping a truck currently, and a third trip over, and so far no beans are on the ground. See, we're hitting the hopper. Life's good.
All right, last time we were off like a foot, so I'm going to attempt to nudge over my AB line to where we don't have to worry about that. What I mean by nudge is I can push that line however many inches left or right I want. We'll go with 18 inches. That should assure that we don't have to do that again. Didn't have to wait on him this time. It would appear that there is no air movement at all. You can kind of see Dad's strobe lights way over there. Nope. Too thick of dust. That's better. We're in the last round. We're both full. It's a good thing they went after that semi. That semi is floated, and me and Dad are both full, so there's going to be about 600-700 bushels still in the cart. Now what happened? Trying not to cross augers. Field's done. I don't know what happened. That thing quit feeding on the very, like I was literally picking up the head. I have to see if we didn't break a chain or something like that on that beater. Could also have something stuck in there, so we'll see. Always lock your machines. Don't want anybody doing the hanky-panky in the combine.
So the feeder house is quick turn for the auger.
Hey guys, at the end of the day in this video, something happened with my audio. My microphone broke, so the ending of the video has no sound, so we're just going to put this in there. Thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farm Reviews, Facebook at Brown Farms. We'll see you in the next one. In the next one, the audio is botched there too. There's no audio in any of my clips, so I'm just going to try to voice over them. So you've been warned. Thanks for watching.